Hello, Sheen family! I finally uploaded in a week again. I know, I'm awesome. You know, I'm not really used to making it just a normal intro. Like, it's always just me acknowledging my upload schedule or me making a really tough intro for a bigger video. This is like the first time in modern Sheen videos that I actually just start normally. But anyway, thank you for the 7 people who watched my last vid. We all know this happened because of the disappearance of Sheen video, but I don't really care because again, I'm doing it for the love of the game. But enough yapping. Let's get to the point. Today we're discussing the most hyped 2D Sonic game, Sonic Mania. You know, people always talk about this game and it's perfectly rated and a masterpiece and all that, but this cackled abomination of a game gets praised. But is it really that good? Yeah, well, today in this video we'll be looking into the fine print of this game because I really feels like it needs an unbiased look after so many years of glaze. But before we begin, subscribe! Without further ado, let's dive in. So, Sonic 2D games are basically dead by this point. Gone were the glory days of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and CD. And in came the new era of 3D Sonic. We had Sonic Adventure and Sonic Lost World, but Sonic Team were secretly cooking up something. And by that, I mean Sonic Team hired fans to help them because they knew the games better than the creators. And in 2017, we were blessed with Sonic Mania, made in 16-bit just like its predecessors. They even reference the old games in this promotion, where they go in the elevator and press the Mania button. But this game was mega hype going back to basics. Finally, we could see the new 2D Sonic game in the 2010s. Okay, but enough yapping on that. Let's get into the juice, the gameplay. Sonic Mania takes both new and old ideas and blends them together to make an all-in-one Sonic game. We have Sonic and Tails duo from Sonic 2, Sonic 3 Big Rings, the ability to play as Knuckles, and the ability to play as Knuckles from Sonic and Knuckles, and running from Sonic 1, I guess. It all meshes together to create a great experience. Sonic Mania includes 5 playable characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty the Armadillo, and Ray the Flying Squirrel. What a colourful cast this is. They all have their own special abilities except Sonic, and, except Sonic. Tails, flies. Knuckles clings onto things like a clingy partner. Mighty smashes his head into things to break them. And Ray, I don't know, he has like rabies or something. I mean, look at him. He's just going to look me dead in the eyes and tell me you play Ray when playing this game? Yeah, I didn't think so. This game includes a lot of beloved zones from old games. We got classics like Chemical Plant, Hydro City, Lava Reef, and Pollution. But, I mean, they kind of missed some potential here. Where's Ice Cap Zone? Where's all the Sonic 1 love? Only Green Hill was insane. I feel like this could have been such a bigger game if they just added a bunch more zones that people actually wanted. Because genuinely, tell me, who was begging for Oil Ocean Zone to come back? That's what I thought. And many more. There's many more though. I've just named a few. Don't be fooled though. There's a bunch of new levels in this game too. Studiopolis Zone, Press Garden. It's all awesome. They just didn't have to nostalgia bait, and they didn't. Overall, the levels in this game are pretty decent, and they come with new and old mechanics, like the Oil Ocean Pollution effect, or the Press Garden Freeze attack. It's all pretty creative. So far, this has been pretty good. They implement no ideas into the old levels to keep them fresh, and I think it's so caring. Now, I want to talk about the special stages in this game, because I think they're easily the best in the series. First, you have to find a big ring like in Sonic 3, and then chase down a UFO holding the emerald, while you can grab blue spheres and speed up and rings to bump up the time. It makes for a very high-stake gameplay of cat and mouse, and you have to be cunning and skillful just to get to the emerald without feeling it gets too rigged. It reminds me of a certain other game, maybe Sonic R, but the controls are just better. The controls are just better than Sonic R, and you don't get the powers though, so it's kind of just arse. But nonetheless, bing bang boom, you've collected all the emeralds, and it was actually really fun. It's been pretty good evolution throughout these games. Sonic 1 was bad, special stages. Sonic 2 had Tails being dumb. Sonic 3 had little to no engagement. But this one, you feel like you're in the game and there's no sidekick to hold you back. Sorry, let me rephrase that. But you feel like you feel really engaged into the game and there's no sidekick to hold you back in this new game. I honestly enjoy this to bits. Moving on though. This game has a lot of customization. Just to name a few features, you can pick between Sonic 3's Instant Shield, Sonic CD's Peel Out, or the Sonic Mania Drop Dash as your main ability, which honestly is a really neat addition. It's cool how they got the 8 CD fans out there to play with that ability again on a new game. And the new Drop Dash is awesome. It feels like a better version of the Spin Dash because you can actually do it on the move. And now games just feel empty without it. That's how good it was from launch. People missed the Drop Dash and it hasn't even been 10 years old. But another customization option is the Add Knuckles mode. And you're probably wondering what that means. You see, the huge part of Sonic and Knuckles is that Sonic and Knuckles were the duo instead of Sonic and Tails. But now you can play with any character as Knuckles tags along with you. And yes, you can even have 2 Knuckles. This is peak gaming. And don't even get me started on the art of this game. The pixel art in this game is unmatched. Everything feels ripped straight out of the classics while still holding a modern design. One thing I love particularly is the Sonic spray. They added this really nice blue fur color and shading, which is just awesome to look at. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it to bits. Even they put layers in the background, making them look beautifully and carefully made. All in all, Sonic Mania is a great game that's well deserved the hype. It came out in 2017, which is almost 10 years ago. It's been 8 long years, and this game still holds up perfectly as one of the best Sonic 2D games. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I guess I'll see you all later.